और मैं कहना on petition taking steps for notice and issue.
Serial number 39, Shri Dinesh Singh Chauhan, along with connected case. Lordship, this bill is filed. Petitioner is a candidate of Madhya Pradesh Police Constable Recruitment Test 23. And the notification. May kindly see LC bundle. And it gets P1. And I can upload my lord. Page number 28 taking lordship. टोटल सीट्स हर एक कैटेगरी की एक्स सर्विसमैन और महिला के लिए एनेक्सर P1 माय लॉर्ड एलसी में देखेंगे मैडम।
Yes, P1. What is the issue? Tell us.
इशू ये मान कि रिस्पोंडेंट्स का कहना है कि एक्स सर्विसमैन और महिला का जो रिजर्वेशन हॉरिजॉन्टल रिजर्वेशन है, हॉरिजॉन्टल रिजर्वेशन वी विल प्रोवाइड आफ्टर द कंप्लीशन ऑफ सर्विस आफ्टर फिजिकल टेस्ट। हाउ डज इट पॉसिबल माय लॉर्ड? हॉरिजॉन्टल रिजर्वेशन नेवर कैन why not this is the interlock. Nobody can unlock this one, man, because this principle has told by in 1992 in the case of Indra Sain by the Apex Court, my lord. And the grounds of my petition I already discussed about this.
What is your issue?
My issues, my lord, ex servicemen जो है और महिला कैंडिडेट्स इनको इन्होंने रिटन टेस्ट में रिजर्वेशन दिया ही नहीं, जो कि उनकी रिक्विजिट नंबर में उसे बुलाने के लिए साथ में और उन्हें नहीं बुलाया, नॉट क्वालिफाइड हो गए। जबकि प्रिंसिपल एमएलएड की वर्टिकल के साथ हॉरिजॉन्टल रिजर्वेशन सभी क्लास एंड कैटेगरी का 7 गुण इनको बुलाया था, बट दे डिड नॉट कॉल इन द रिटन एग्जामिनेशन मैलॉर्ड। और फिजिकल टेस्ट जो है मैलॉर्ड सितंबर 23 से
You are in which category?
एक्स सर्विसमैन एंड महिला दोनों कैटेगरी।
Petitioners are, there is only one petitioner?
नहीं मैलॉर्ड, the X1 14 is
Challenge the order passed by the learned single judge. The learned single judge has considered that the identical issue has been decided, and in the case of
and similar cases I have filed an application, my lord.
Okay.
is of the article.
This is a two-tier examination.
My lord, two-tier examination, one in 100 marks for written examination and one is for 100 marks physical propensity test, my lord.
All right. So result is to be declared when?
Result after the physical written
Consolidated result होगा ना 200 में.
200 काउंट।
तो फिर इसमें
अभी इन्होंने 100 मार्क्स का रिजल्ट में हमें नॉट क्वालिफाई करके बाहर कर दिया।
हाँ तो 100 मार्क्स में नहीं क्वालिफाई हुआ।
लॉर्डशिप रीजन ये है माय लॉर्ड कि 100 मार्क्स में जो 7 गुना हमें लेना था हमारी कैटेगरी का, उन्होंने लिया ही नहीं।
7 गुना तो उसमें देंगे ना?
नहीं,
7 गुना कहाँ है? Where is the 7 times?
लॉर्डशिप may kindly see annexure P1 of LC, my lord.
Yes.
Page number 37, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, may kindly this, my lord.
Yes.
स्क्रीन से बता।
My lord, यहाँ से स्टार्ट है my lord इन्होंने रिजर्वेशन के लिए, बट स्पेसिफिक क्लॉज 37 से लिखा है इन्होंने।
Where are you reading?
ये मैं लॉर्डशिप मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ परीक्षा योजना में।
Page 37.
पेज 37 में लॉर्ड जो बॉटम ऑफ द पेज है परीक्षा योजना।
ठीक है।
लॉर्ड इसमें देखेंगे माय लॉर्ड परीक्षा योजना में पहला परीक्षा है 100 नंबर का, जो कि इसमें अलग डिवाइड है। उसके आगे आएंगे वाला,
Second, you are reading what clause 8 परीक्षा योजना?
हाँ परीक्षा योजना। उसके
Yes.
अगला पेज में 38
Yes.
टॉप ऑफ द पेज, वर्टिकल श्रेणी के विज्ञापित पदों के विरुद्ध 7 गुना अभ्यर्थियों को कट ऑफ अंकों के अनुसार आरक्षक जीडी पदों हेतु शारीरिक दक्षता परीक्षण
What
के
is
लिए
the cut off marks?
कट ऑफ मार्क्स ये नहीं बताते मैंने। कट ऑफ मार्क्स और माइनर बेंच
कितने
मार्क्स
नंबर आए?
इन्होंने कुछ क्वालिफाई डिस्क्वालीफाई कुछ सिर्फ इतना लिखते हैं, क्वालिफाई डिस्क्वालीफाई, दे डिड नॉट।
7 times, forget it. What is the cutoff percentage?
There is no cutoff percentage.
There has to be. That means somebody with 1 mark will be qualified. There has to be some passing marks.
Therefore, what I'm saying is, once they reach the benchmark of 710, if suppose there are not 700 candidates,
There are two issues.
Sir.
First is supposing there are 100 seats.
Sir.
You will take 700 7 times. But all those 700 must have crossed the pass marks.
बेंच मार्क्स
Supposing 800 cross pass marks, you will restrict it to 700. If 500 cross pass marks, you'll only take 500.
only 500.
But what is the passing mark?
That is not the situation. If suppose there are 1000 candidates who have appeared,
Right.
we will only take 700. The first 700 would be taken of 400 seats, because 7 times the number of vacancies we will have to take.
For women category?
Pardon? For women, for the first stage of examination, they will have to clear this benchmark of 7 times,
And there is
and
vertical.
that would be the cutoff.
There is
What is vertical Shreni?
Vertical is SC, ST.
Vertical training would be SC, ST, OBC.
Yeah.
And that reservation is provided that Manos would find at page 40.
They don't come in the vertical category.
That's
Some of them are-
women, they fall, Manos. Candidates
Then-
might fall.
So for how many seats are there for women candidates?
30, not for women candidates. 33% is reserved. Well, we don't say that that reservation will not be granted. Reservation will be granted, but at the time of granting appointment, and not at the initial stage.
If there are 30 seats for women, you will have to take 7 times of 30, provided they have the passing marks.
I humbly would not, the rules do not, rule says that.
What is the passing mark?
There is no passing mark.
So one person who sits in the exam doesn't write anything, passes.
No, Manos, he cannot pass.
You have to keep some passing marks.
Top 700 to qualify.
That's not the point. Supposing none of the 700 have passing marks or none of the 700 have 200 marks, 20%, you'll clear all of them. There has to be some pass percentage.
The rules framed by the state government do not say, Manos.
Somebody with negative marking, because there is negative marking also.
Negative marking.
Somebody with negative will get through.
But my respectful submission is not as per the scheme. Admittedly, Manos, the rules are not understood. Now, Manos, we do not say that the reservation will not be granted to them.
rules are challenged, circulars are
The
challenged,
rules is not.
and the most important thing is
But the rule is
Madhya
not
Pradesh-
that the- Ek second, Manos.
Now please see, look at this clause,
Page.
same 38. वर्टिकल श्रेणी के विज्ञापित पदों के विरुद्ध 7 गुना अभिव्यर्थियों को कट ऑफ अंकों अनुसार. Where is the cut off marks? How do you say there are no cut off percentage?
The cutoff would be determined, Manos, on the basis of 7 times of the vacancy.
Then why mention vertical Shreni? Why mention vertical Shreni? The purpose is that for each strip you will have to take 7 times that many people.
That we have taken, Manos.
No, you've taken total 700, all could be general.
For SC we have taken 7 times, ST we have taken 7 times.
So this is horizontal. So there is a horizontal reservation for women,
horizontal reservation, my lord, and
for women and
women and my lord ex-servicemen,
there is horizontal.
horizontal
So
reservation.
then this clause doesn't apply.
Lordship, that's why we have challenged this circular and rule book both.
After
My lord-
participating.
No, sir, before the participating. We have challenged this in, when the notification issued, then we challenge.
That's factually correct.
After
One of the relief clause में kindly-
they are challenges.
But the relief clause में kindly-
आप पढ़ क्या रहे हैं? मेरी वाली पिटीशन पढ़िए 1267 सर.
We will test it after they've declared the final result. If they are not able to get enough number of people, then we'll consider. You are in any case way below the benchmark.
Lordship benchmarks may kindly see my lord.
You are in any case below that. You see, if they are not able to fill up the seats, then we'll consider it. Because you are less meritorious than the ones who are here.
My lord, problem is here, my lord.
There
May
is no
kindly
problem.
see. May
There
kindly
is no problem.
May kindly see.
Merit has to be given preference. If out of those 700, there are enough to fill up the,
This is the correct procedure prescribed by the Apex Code. May kindly see, my lord.
shows
How the horizontal adjustment,
which is the judgment.
my lord, kindly see. In Anil Kumar Gupta versus State of Uttar Pradesh. My lord. Page 10 होगा lord, but not 10 लिखा है. इसमें थर्ड पैराग्राफ में इसमें मतलब 10 लिखा साइड में इधर कॉर्नर ऑफ द पेज में उस पेज में देखूंगा मैं.
यही वाला है हाँ पेज नंबर
ये पहले सर ये
इसमें है ही नहीं. That is not- और उसको मनिंदर
OBC में भी 20 710 of each of this one. Yeah. This is not security category. It should be 35 being OBC category. That will be. It is at least. They would refer to OBC category. This is not the function with this. नहीं किया है बिल्कुल बुलाए तो उससे supposing in
Pushpendra Patel.
in
Aditya Bhai.
sorry there's no result. Supposing each of these deliberated, that means there should be three. But if you don't do it strike parties, you do it, there can be possibility until the one then simply women. 30 लेकिन तो एक पैसे लिखेगा that means ultimately OBC is not free with everyone. वो इफेक्ट वो तो फिर कंपार्टमेंट नहीं उनके तो ओवरऑल स्कीम इन्होंने कंपार्टमेंट की बनाई है लेकिन ऑल के ओवरऑल इसमें ये करना the same time it was saving the 30% receiving result for home. Each vertical integration is similar version which means that the cell exactly gave a vertically compartmentalized horizontal integration. Interesting. It is actually to see. इसमें खुदाई of Agreement नहीं. You see, though you are complying with this judgment, you have said you are complying with the judgment, but you are not. So your notice says you are complying with this judgment, but you are not complying with it. There are two issues. This judgment says that you have to, there can be two kinds of reservations in horizontal. Either it is compartmentalized or overall. So Supreme Court says it should be compartmentalized, not overall. Which will mean, assuming there is unreserved, say 10 seats for unreserved, 10 seats for OBC, 10 seats for SC, 10 seats for ST, and 10 seats for EWS, 50 seats in all. And there is a 30% reservation. That means 15 go to women. So in that, if there are 15 for women, 30% in unreserved category, unreserved there will be 3 women, 3 in OBC, 3 in SC, 3 in ST, and 3 in EWS. But if you take an overall 15, there could be a possibility in the manner that you are doing that all unreserved go to women. They're all meritorious, they all come in, supposing all 10 go to women. So you only need 5 more. You will take one from the other category, then it is over. That means 2 OBC, 2 SC, 2 ST and 2 EWS lose out on their appointment. But if there is compartmentalized reservation, then for each category, you'll have to have a separate strip for
I go down to that.
that is what is not coming out from this
My,
procedure.
my respective submission. The rules categorically provide you that in the first phase of function, the first phase of selection process, that's the written exam.
Your rule is then contradicting your own advertisement. Please see para 14.
मैं humbly pray मतलब WA number मैडम से referring
Nyuntam, you see, again, you are talking of minimum pass percentage and you're not showing us the pass percentage. This clause 11. 12. Now see clause 12. आरक्षित हॉरिजॉन्टल श्रेणी प्रत्येक वर्टिकल श्रेणी के भीतर हॉरिजॉन्टल आरक्षण श्रेणियों हैं जैसे महिला या भूतपूर्व सैनिक, इनके लिए केवल उन्हीं योग्य अभ्यर्थियों का चयन हेतु विचार किया जाएगा जिन्होंने की प्रथम चरण की लिखित परीक्षा में न्यूनतम अंक प्राप्त किए हैं. What is that minimum pass percentage? If they have not qualified, that's the end of the controversy. If you have kept pass percentage at 40 and they are below 40, that's the end of it. If they have qualified and you don't call them, then you are filing foul of your.
No, that would be a false affidavit. Not
Lord's
one more thing.
एक और डॉक्यूमेंट है, एक और document.
But I point out what there's a discrepancy in the rule book which I am carrying and which is there in Madam. But the scheme was that 7 times, as I pointed out earlier, 7 times the number of candidates were to be called. So, Madam, if suppose there were 1,000 candidates, 7 times means 700 from 1 to 700. And if suppose the 700 person, Madam, there are 10 more people who are having equal number. So 710. 710 people would be called for the second phase of selection. Now, in that process, my lord, there would be a reservation for SC, ST, and EW. That we have granted. There is an affidavit as well, not on record, my lord, but in another.
Are you calling 7 times the ST candidates for ST seats?
Yes, my lord, that we are doing. But my lord, that is there. That is what we
So
have
you
done.
have to call 7 times the ST candidates and 7 times women in ST candidates and 7 times ex-servicemen in ST candidates.
But that is in the second after the
That
result
can't
is
be.
in the 7.
Can't be. That's what your rule itself says.
But in the first phase, my lord, it is only a screening process. My lord, it is only
First
five
is
times,
screening
7
is
times.
cut off. That is what this judgment says, that what you are then saying is there is overall horizontal reservation.
It is there, my lord.
This judgment says you have to have overall compartmentalized reservation for women and ex-servicemen in each of these categories. And in your notice, you say we are complying with that judgment and doing it compartmentalized. And you give a description of compartmentalized.
I go down to that, my lord. My lord, at the time of granting final result, my lord, this reservation of granting reservation to
That is
women
what-
in ST category, women in
That
SC.
is what the Supreme Court says, that there is a possibility that you may not be able to achieve that. For the reason, supposing there are 100 seats, 30 need to go to women in SC category.
My lord.
But you, in that screening process, you've only taken 10 women in SC category.
But because they could not qualify, my lord, the basic criteria.
There is no basic criteria.
My lord, at the time of
Cutoff is not 700. Cutoff is pass percentage for that examination. Once everybody's crossed that threshold, then you may choose 700. And in that also, you'll have to give reservation for women separately.
My lord, I go down, my lord, that situation would have arisen before the petitioner would have participated and challenged this process. Now,
Your rule says so.
having been unsuccessful, my
Your
lord.
advertisement says so. That we are doing compartmentalized reservation. We'll call 7 times as per vertical. Vertical and compartmentalized together will be this.
If para 44, my lord, page 44, may kindly see.
Yeah.
Again, my lord, it says that न्यूनतम अहर्ता अंक प्रत्येक वर्टिकल श्रेणी के भीतर May I read?
Yes, yes.
प्रत्येक वर्टिकल श्रेणी के भीतर हॉरिजॉन्टल आरक्षण श्रेणियां हैं जैसे महिला या भूतपूर्व सैनिक। इसके लिए केवल उन्हीं योग्य अभ्यर्थियों पर चयन हेतु विचार किया जा सकता है जिन्होंने कि प्रथम चरण में लिखित परीक्षा में न्यूनतम आहर अंक पाए हों।
Which is the Nyuntam Aharan?
That would be different as per my instruction. my lord, that
Please
would
find
be-
out if they have not even qualified it, we need not get into this.
Lordship, IA number 15474/2023 that was allowed by the honorable this court. इसमें पेज नंबर 77 देखेंगे माय लॉर्ड, इन्होंने इस रूल्स को अगर फॉलो किया होता, गैजेट है कि न्यूनतम आर्तांक किसे कहते हैं, वेरी क्लियर है माय लॉर्ड। कैन में काइंडली सी पेज नंबर 77 आप आइए नंबर 15474/2023
Page number?
77 माय लॉर्ड, मध्य प्रदेश राजपथ लगा माय लॉर्ड।
Yes.
माय लॉर्ड, ये माय लॉर्ड सभी के लिए है। यहाँ पर देखें माय लॉर्ड, यहाँ पर नीचे आएंगे माय लॉर्ड, यहाँ पर
Nyuntam Aharan means minimum.
बेंचमार्क
Minimum qualifying
Minimum qualifying.
It's pass percentage.
5% माय
So
लॉर्ड,
what is the pass marks?
ये इसमें लिखा है, लेकिन इन्होंने
Point
नहीं
out
किया,
that.
फॉलो नहीं
And
किया।
has each one of them achieved it?
I'll point out that, my lord, may grant me a week's time.
इसमें
When is the next stage?
My lord, may grant me 3 days time, my lord, may keep it on Monday.
When is the next stage?
Next day, the state would be in a position, my lord, for the agency.
When is the physical test?
23rd of September
23rd September.
से स्टार्ट है।
Learned counsel for respondent prays for time to clarify as to what was the pass percentage for the written examination and as to whether the petitioners secured the passing marks or not. At request list on Monday.
Civil number 40. State Shri Brajesh Kumar